SEWMANPANTS is here. I have a broken camera, I've got fabric to show and some collaborations I want to share. Stay tuned. Hi sewing friends, this is Karina from Lifting Pins and Needles, a channel all about sewing, limitless sewing. I know I haven't uploaded in a little bit, you know the reason. My parents were here, their visit was thoroughly enjoyed, every second really, from dawn to dusk. It is a privilege to have them come and see me. We live in different countries, it's a big economic investment for them to come. Same as what we do in the summer when we go to them, so it's always a struggle to be together, and you know, as a family that loves each other, it's very hard emotionally and everything to always be so far apart. Like, I've been far away from my parents since I was about 18 due to life things. I'm always in different countries, you know, different cities, so you got your family close by, count your blessings. They left yesterday with a suitcase full of clothes. I made them, and I'm saying them because I also made my dad something for the very first time ever, and I was very happy to do that. I'm very excited to plan that for him as well, and he was chuffed. So you're going to be seeing that in a little bit. But first, I want to share with you some news, some bad news that happened to me just the other day on Monday. On Monday, I was doing a roundup of the last makes I had sewn for my mum. We went outside and took loads and loads of pictures, really nice photos of all the garments I made her, filmed, you know, footage of her walking around and all that stuff. And then when we were coming back into the house, there was a little freak accident that happened with my camera. This is the camera I've been using for the last year and a half. Since January 2018. It's just a basic Canon PowerShot SX60HS. It's a mid-range camera, you can't remove the lens. It's sort of limited to the things I could do, but it was my workhorse. I use this for everything. It was on the tripod and the whole thing fell to the floor, and the camera was hit right there on the lens, right there. So it's basically broken. Like, if I turn it on, it'll turn on and make this horrible sound. Look. It'll make that noise and just shut off. And it says on the screen lens error, and anyway, such a bad day on Monday. This is my work thing. I do everything with this, and it was broken basically. I have no idea whether a repair can be done. If a repair can be done, I'm sure it's not going to be speedy. What you are seeing me film today is with another little Canon that I just got. It's a little Canon, tiny one, Canon PowerShot 620. It's an older camera, but I bought it with the purpose of filming up close footage. Up to now, I've been doing it with my phone and putting a little tripod in front of the sewing machine, as you can see in Up Close and So Personal all the time. But that wasn't very practical because I was always running out of space. Now, for those of you who have supported me on Ko-fi and bought me coffees, I greatly appreciate it, because that is what bought this little camera that you're seeing now on the screen. This is a lifesaver for now. I can film with this for now, but it won't be good enough to film my vlogs. You know, this one doesn't have external microphone input. It has no flip screen. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now, if I'm on screen, on focus. So for the purpose that this camera was needed and purchased, which was to film up close sewing, it is brilliant, but I cannot really rely on this one. To dish out a couple $100 on a brand new camera is a big shock, and something you're not expecting, and the commitment to this channel is so very big. I want to keep creating awesome videos with good quality, good image, good sound, and to be able to do that I need a good camera. So yeah, let's just say that I need a new camera, I need one fast. I'm not sure how long I can cope with this style of filming where I really don't know what I'm doing, and the sound quality is not going to be great and the image quality might be questionable for what I need it to be. If I were a regular person without a YouTube channel, I would have no need for a DSLR camera in my life at all, and I'm not going to stop my channel. I don't want to, you know, have the quality of my channel drop because of technical things, because of technical equipment, you know, that I need. So I'm just letting you know that I'm having these difficulties, you know, right now, and I have to really get a new camera, something that economically is a big challenge for us. You know, I don't work. I have this YouTube channel that gives me a very small income, very small, I'm telling you. But, you know, I'm very committed. So if you haven't supported me yet on Ko-fi, I would greatly appreciate it with all my heart. For all of you who have bought me a Ko-fi, you know, every little Ko-fi adds up and helps me purchase this technical equipment that I need to bring you all the content that I want to give you and in the quality that I want to give it to you. So please consider supporting this channel through that medium. I have also been considering setting up a Patreon page. That has taken months and months of thought. I have been debating whether to do it or not, but actually now that I actually do need to purchase a camera, because if I'm a YouTuber, a sewing YouTuber who needs all this sewing footage, I need the quality, I need it there, and I need the camera. So I will most probably be setting up a Patreon account where if you enjoy my content and you want to support me in that way, you can do that on a monthly basis. So just keep an eye out for a video where I talk about that, about the tiers and the benefits, and yeah, I think that will come soon because I really do need the camera. Thank you so much for putting up with all this blab, but actually it's a very important behind the scene thing that happened to me. Devastating really if you just have one camera, really devastating. And I've heard other YouTubers say that they have 2 or 3 cameras. And I always thought, why do you need so many cameras, you know? I had, you know, my main camera that I filmed vlogs and photographs and everything, and now I had this little one, and I thought that was enough. But actually, this little one that I'm filming on now is not really appropriate for all the needs that I have for the channel. So yeah, that is my huge dilemma right now, and it had me so down. You don't know how much. Anyway, enough about being down. I am excited about sharing what you're going to be seeing on the channel. I am very excited about a sewing challenge that is on for the 3rd year now, and this is #SewManPants. I was very involved last year as a co-host. This is a brainchild of Vivian from Stitches and Seams. She started this in 2017 just for fun. There were no prizes really. I did participate and made my husband a pair of denim shorts, and my son made himself a pair of denim shorts that month. And then we shared our make on Instagram with the #SewManPants. Last year it became a bit more organized with us 4 co-hosting: Vivian, me, Lifting Pins and Needles, and then there's my friend Elizabeth from Elizabeth Made This, and my friend Natita from Sew Natural Dane. So the 4 of us sort of promote these, sew things, show them. Vivian has been doing all the behind the scenes, getting loads and loads of prizes. I am putting up here on the screen a little image about all the sponsors, lots of chances to win. All you need to do is sew something for a baby boy, a boy or a man. Use the #SewManPants. The only exclusion here is no undergarments, so no boxes, briefs, that sort of thing. T-shirts, shorts, pants, shirts, hats, jackets, you know, anything you want to make for a baby boy, a boy or a man, a person in your life that is a male. You can post it, use the hashtag, tag the 4 of us. We also have some amazing ambassadors that are helping us make the challenge more popular with their social followings. So Andrew makes amazing things. He is like a top-notch guy that sews. I'm going to leave his IG profile in the description box so you can check him out. Kira from Life Socialist is also giving us a hand with promoting the channel, and she's made a video of her plans of what she's going to sew for her husband. She is an amazing seamstress, very creative, and she's also giving us a hand as an ambassador. And again, from last year, we had Myra from Myra Lorraine as an ambassador. She also has a YouTube channel, as does Kira, Life Socialist. And she's amazing at posting motivation on her Instagram profile. She has been sewing up a store for her husband, and it's just very motivating to see other women sewing for men. You know, usually we sew for ourselves, but actually sewing for other people is so satisfying. We want to promote sewing for men, basically. That is the aim, to get more people sewing patterns that are made for men, and to get men sewing as well. You know, men that want to sew for themselves and get involved, and that is really fun. Vivian has written a really good blog post detailing all the prices, the rules, everything in her blog. So I will link her blog post down below so you can click on it and have a read. Otherwise, you can go onto Instagram and follow all of us and follow along. If you make a garment for a man, you can upload it there, use the hashtags and tag us. If you make 10 things, you can enter those separately and you will have 10 entries, which means that your chances of winning are way higher. Anyone can win. This is not a judged competition. The winners will be drawn randomly. Everyone that has an entry will be put into an Excel spreadsheet, and then a random number generator will be used to choose the winners. So I do really hope you get involved. It's a lot of fun. Now I'm going to show you what I'm planning to make. I have already got a head start because I have made my dad, just a couple of days ago, a pair of jeans, and I never made him anything. I made him the Quadra jeans from Thread Theory Designs. I made a pair of jeans using this pattern for my husband last year, and it has been a success. He's been wearing them non-stop. They fit amazing. The denim has softened up beautifully. They're very comfortable. And when my dad saw that my husband had a pair of jeans I made him, he was really impressed. My dad is really tall. He's got long legs. He needs the sort of similar adjustments I made to my husband's pants. So actually the fitting process was easier than I anticipated for my dad. And he left with a pair of jeans, and I'm so proud. He was so proud, and you're going to be seeing that soon in a video on the channel. A few months back I mentioned I had plans to sew for my son. When I shared those plans a couple months ago, I really didn't know that my parents were planning to come and visit us. They sort of just announced, like, we bought the tickets, we're going, and it was quite a surprise, a good surprise, but it sort of shifted my sewing plans and everything. So I had plans to sew for my son during August. I didn't do that because mom and dad were here, but September, SEWMANPANTS, it's the time. So my son desperately needs pants to go to church. He wears either navy blue or black pants to go to church. Very basic. It's very easy to dress up a boy to go to church, really, with those two color pants, because then you can just switch up the shirts to match, and that's all he needs, you know. It's very good. So I have bought this black. This is Bengaline. He will not wear pants without stretch anymore. When he was smaller, I could make him pants made out of twill or like light denim with no stretch, and he wouldn't care. He would wear them. But now he's tried pants with stretch, and there's no going back for him. So I got this black Bengaline. It's got a good amount of stretch. It's quite a heavyweight bottom weight fabric. It's very nice, and I'm going to be making him a pair of pants. The ones he currently has fit him perfect. It's just the length. The length suddenly got to his ankles, and yeah, it doesn't look very good. So I need to make those ASAP, and I'm going to use the same pattern and make him a pair of navy blue jeans. But to make these more formal, like for church, I'm not going to top stitch them with like golden thread. I'm going to top stitch them either in grey or the same navy blue, so that they'll look a bit more dressy. But otherwise they will be exactly the same. This is stretch denim, this is Bengaline, and he'll have two new pants to wear to church. and actually have the length he has now, because he has grown, you know, as kids do. Also, he had chosen himself some fabric for me to make him a pair of shirts. I have a shirt pattern that I made last year that still fits him. Only alteration I need to make is the length. So they are hitting him a bit cropped right now. So it'll be quite an easy adjustment to make to the pattern I have already created from last year. Last year he was 11, now he's 12. The changes have mostly been in the length. His shoulders are sort of the same. You know, he's in a weird, you know, pre-teen growing phase. So I have this chambray that he chose. It's a very beautiful chambray grey. And then he chose this viscose from my stash because he saw some shirts that were like with palms and like tropical prints in the shops for men, and he liked one of them, and I said, I've got stuff like that in my stash. So this is the one he chose. I think it's for a man, I think it'll be quite subdued. You know, there's no like red and green and stuff. It's just beige, black and like little brown colors. So these will be easy makes for me because I know how to make shirts and the collars. I've got the pattern. Minimal adjustments required for these makes for my son, so I'm excited to get cracking with those. For my husband, I have this grey denim. It's got some texture on it. It's zero stretch, and this is for his pair of quadra jeans. I don't need to fit it like last year. Last year I had to like make a few muslins and adjustments. I don't have to do that anymore. Is what is so great about having a pattern, you know, works. You can just make it over and over again. Men are very simple. It's not like they need so many different styles of pants. So if he actually wanted a change on them, I could do, but it would be very minimal. Actually, jeans are very basic and they are always the same. And my glasses keep fogging up because it is very hot now. It's very hot and humid again. The cold is gone, so that's good and bad at the same time. Anyway, those are my plans for SEWMANPANTS. I will be showing all these makes at the end of the month, and I'll be showing my dad's jeans very soon. Very excited about that one. It's super satisfying for me. It was just a very extra special project. Now, two other fun things you will see during the month of September are two collaborations with two lovely ladies who also have their sewing YouTube channels. The first one you're going to be seeing is with Kim from Dorothys Daughter. Please go and check out her channel. I will link it down below. She's recently passed 1,000 subscribers. Her channel has been growing very well. She's very experienced. Her voice is very soothing and she's very generous in showing very practical sewing techniques. She has her Friday sewing school where she uploads sewing techniques on Friday to help beginner sewists. Very good channel, please go check it out. We are both going to sew the same pattern. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but this pattern has lots of views and options, and we are both doing different things, different fabrics, different styles, different body shapes, different heights. So it's always really interesting to see the same pattern in two different perspectives. So it's been really fun chatting back and forth and getting to know her. The next collaboration is with Whitney from TomKat Stitchery. You probably already know her channel. She is very generous with sewing techniques and sew-alongs. She shows a lot of practical things, and the way she organizes her sewing is super interesting, based on modules. Very interesting approach. If it's for you, you would find a lot of information there. I don't think for me it would be my approach because I am too moody to be planning that much. I couldn't figure out a color story or a theme and that like so much in advance. I am super moody if you haven't noticed. But it's a really good approach so that your wardrobe matches each other and you can have groups of garments that go with each other, and it's super easier to get dressed and make up a bunch of outfits with a small amount of pieces. It's not a minimalist thing, it's just to have items that go together in the wardrobe, which is really cool. Now, we found each other on a pattern test. We are pattern testing the same pattern. It's a pretty involved, excellent, awesome pattern. And we've been chatting back and forth, and we are both going to show different aspects of the pattern on our channels. different fabrics, everything. So it's going to be really interesting to see both videos come up in a little bit when that pattern test is over. So look out for that. What did I make my mum? I made her so many things. Now, remember she raided my stash and there was a big bag? Well, we got through most of the fabrics. There were some that we didn't get to, but that was fine. You know, we always knew the plans were over ambitious. She always said, don't stress yourself, just do what you can. And you know, I show love through sewing. That is my thing. I love my family. I want to make them things. And that's just me. That's what I do. So I made her 9 things. I made her 2 blouses, 4 skirts, and 3 dresses. All to her specifications, to her choices, to her length preferences, her fit preferences, what she wanted me to hack. Everything that she wanted, that's what I did. And it was really, really good, like really fun for me. So I'm going to be grouping these in little clusters. I did use the same pattern for a few of these items in different ways. I'm going to be showing you the techniques I use to adapt these patterns for her. I am letting you know she likes lined dresses, fully lined. So I'm going to show you how I did that because none of these patterns come with those instructions. But you can always line them, you can always do that. So I'm going to be showing you those either in separate different videos or together, depends on how I organize. I have all the footage, all the pictures. Mum modeled them all. She walked around like a pro. And yeah, I'm just so proud of her. She's so beautiful. She looks amazing with all of the things that she took. Her suitcase was packed full of clothes. I made my nieces a lot of things. Now I won't be showing these until I get pictures from my brother and my sister-in-law with them in the dresses. It is dead winter over there. So that I think will take a bit longer for me to show that to you. I'm just gonna let you know they are the cutest things I've ever made. And I made pairs of them, so one little one and a bigger one in the same fabric so that they can match. My baby niece is almost a year old. She'll be a year old in October, so she's around 11 months, and my older niece is 5. Let's just say I made like 9 things for them. So yeah, all those things, all these dresses and things are like fully lined and the works, you know. And yes, expect that to come up during the month, and I'm excited to show you those things. They were made with all the love in my heart for my family. Now for myself, I made something. I made a few things actually that I have already sewn. I just need to edit the footage and take pictures and things. One of them is the Emily Culottes from It's to Stitch. I'm going to put a picture here so you can see the main cover art where Kira from Life Socialist is the featured model there. When Kenneth released this new cover photo, she's been renovating some of the cover photos of her older patterns, and she had this pattern on sale for a few days, and just seeing Kira in it was just amazing. I'm putting a picture here. She made hers in like in a blue thick crepe, and the style is amazing, and I made myself some. I bought the pattern while it was on that sale, as I usually do, and I have already made them. I just need to get my act together because I did film a lot of the process of them, and that I will be showing you. The other pattern that has been released a few days ago, and I think it's amazing, are the Gobi Culottes. Today, Wednesday, is the last day that they are on sale, on their release sale, 20% off. So I will leave an affiliate link down below so you can get them before the sale is over. And be assured, I will show that very soon on the channel with everything. You know, there are lots of details there, as you can see on the picture. There are some yokes shaped, you know, little pleats. It's just a very flattering, well-made pattern. And it can be made in different lengths, anywhere from above the knee to the floor. Now this is the fabric I have chosen. It's a linen. I love working with linen, and this is a really nice blue. From far away it's going to look like denim. I've seen some washes of denim that are sort of this shade, but actually it'll be linen, so it'll drape beautifully. I still haven't decided on the length I want to make. I have 2 meters of fabric, so I'm going to play with the length. I'm really not sure yet, but I'm going to make that very soon and show that to you on the channel. So if you want to get the pattern now, get it while it's on sale with my affiliate link, of course. Every little bit helps, especially now that I have to buy a new camera, you know. Please subscribe to the channel, tap on the bell so you don't miss when I upload a new video. You do not want to miss my next video where I will show my dad's quadra jeans. And actually both my parents are posing in totally daughter-made garments, and I'm going to be showing those 3 garments in that video where I show my dad's jeans and the outfit that mum is wearing. So it'll be really cool. They have modeled and taken pictures, and I even got my dad on camera saying a few words so that you can meet him. So please be on the lookout for that video. I'm very excited to share my parents with you together. Please consider watching a few more videos of this channel where you will find a lot of inspiration for patterns, fabrics, sewing techniques, tips and tricks that will help your sewing be more enjoyable. Bye!